you go into very renowned networks and you pitch them this dream world and get them quite literally to buy into that. What do you do? How do you prepare in terms of making sure you give yourself the best chance of a yes at the end of that pitch?
That's a good point. I always like to say, you want your pitch to be irresistible, but our strategy is we're very targeted with our approach to development and sales. And what I mean by that is I'm not the sort of person who will develop 1,000 things, pitch them all in the hope that, one or two will stick. Because what I think works best is finding something you truly believe in, giving it the pressure test. And then when you do go into pitch, it's all about preparing the pitch, and it's about the materials. And obviously it's about the creative too. So for us, and for me, if I'm going to pitch something, I really, really will think about how I present it. I'll think about the materials that I'll take into the room. And I'll think from a network perspective, why are they going to buy this now? My point being, I'll rehearse, I'll practice, I'll pressure test. And when I go in to pitch something, I think the materials are always really, really good. And I think our clients know that. Like when we go in to pitch something, it's not a half-baked idea or just a piece of paper or just a one line.
You built up the runs on the board now.
Yeah, build up the runs on the board. It's not that we have to sell every show, but you always want the network to have you back for the next pitch. Because I want them to go, oh, Wes is coming in. Let's hear what he's got. He's always got a good pitch.
Yeah. Also, you mentioned there putting yourself in the network's shoes, such a big one. You mentioned pressure tests as well. Can you take us through anything that's involved in that, even more broadly or conceptually, what it looks like to pressure test an idea?
Well, there's a few things in what I do. It's like, if it's an idea, like, can it really be made? Because I get pitched ideas and you're like, well, can you do that? So it's like, okay, can it be made is one. Is it a show that I would make? Yes or no? Like I don't do crime shows. So if I was coming in pitching a crime doc series, people would be like, oh, what? Hey? But it's something like, it's a big competition show. Like, yeah, that's a show that we make. We make Holy Moly. So like, that's a world that makes sense for us. And then by pressure test, I mean, with a lot of our shows, they're built around formats. So it's like, how does the format work? So when I pitch you the idea and they go, great, love it. How does it work? I can concisely walk them through what an episode would look like in a way that makes sense. And they'll go, yeah, that's really smart. So that's what I mean by pressure test.